Hi all, welcome to Gallant IAS. Today let's go through some few questions from Indian polity to help your prelims preparation. The first question for today is, consider the following statements regarding the delimitation commission. So what is delimitation commission? That means a commission which demarcates the boundaries for conducting elections. That concern duty of the delimitation commission is to demarcate the territorial constituencies. That's the purpose of delimitation commission. Okay. So under Article 82 of the Constitution, Parliament by law enacts a delimitation act after every census. That's a correct statement because under our Constitution, under Article 82, this provision was there to Parliament by law enacts a delimitation commission after every census. That's a correct statement only. Delimitation Commission demarcates the boundaries of parliamentary constituencies as per the provisions of the Delimitation Act. See, that's the very objective of Delimitation Commission. So 2 should also be there in our answer. 3. The present delimitation of constituencies has been done on the basis of 2001 census. Correct. Here we may have some doubts. See, the number of seats, the number of Lok Sabha MP seats or the number of MLA seats of a state, that number is allotted based on 1971 census. I repeat once again, the number of seats allocated to a state is based on 1971 census, but the area, the territorial constituency, that boundary, that location is demarcated based on 2001 census. Okay, so these differences you please note down. Fine. So 3 is also a correct statement here because it says that the present delimitation of constituencies, the constituencies are demarcated based on 2001 census. That's a correct statement. 4. The delimitation commission in India is a high power body whose orders have the force of a law but can be called in question before any court. No. The verdict or the recommendation of delimitation commission is binding and it is not subjected to judicial review. Okay, that is, this is immune from judicial. We cannot approach Supreme Court for any kind of discrepancies. Okay, so it is final and binding and we cannot call into question before any court in India. But it says that it can be called in question. No. So 4 should not be there in answer. So 1, 2 and 3 are the correct statements here. So our answer becomes option B, that is 1, 2 and 3 only. Okay. Consider the following statements regarding the Solicitor General of India. The Solicitor General is the second highest officer in the country after Attorney General. Yes. See, Attorney General is the highest law officer in our country. And to assist Attorney General, there are other officer called Solicitor General. So this is the second highest law officer in our country to give legal advice to the government of India. So 1 is a correct statement. The Solicitor General is appointed for a period of 3 years by the appointment committee of the cabinet chaired by the Prime Minister. That's also a correct statement. Fine. Solicitor General is a constitutional authority under Article 76. That makes the statement wrong here. See, when you go through any offices or any office or any authorities, you please note down whether it is a constitutional body or whether it is a statutory body or whether it is an executive body. And if it is a constitutional body, please note down the article related to that. Okay, say example, Finance Commission, Article 280, that you must know. Fine. If it is a statutory body, you must know based on which act this body is established. That also you must know. Okay, so please thorough with that. So here, when we go through Attorney General, Attorney General is a body under Article 76 of the Constitution and Solicitor General is not a constitutional authority. So 3 is not a correct statement. So the answer becomes option A, that is 1 and 2 only. Consider the following statements. The discretionary power of the governor is greater than the discretionary power of the president. The governor has only situational discretionary power and not constitutional discretion. Find out the correct statement. So regarding discretionary power, here we may have some doubt that the president might have more discretionary power. No, but actually it is the reverse. The governor of a state enjoys more discretionary power than the president. By means, the constitution does not allow any kind of discretionary powers to the president of India, but the constitution allows some kind of discretionary power to the governor of a state. For example, when a bill is at the hands of governor, governor has the authority to reserve the bill for the consideration of the president of India. This is a discretionary power. And the governor has the power to recommend for the imposition of presence rule in a state. This is also discretionary power. Discretionary power in the sense need not get the advice of council of ministers headed by the chief minister. Okay, normally we know that the governor acts according to the advice of council of ministers headed by the chief minister. But when this discretionary power, during this time, the governor does not seek the advice of council of ministers. That is what mean by discretionary power. So the constitution allows some discretion to governor, but the constitution does not allows this kind of discretion to the president of India. So statement 1 is a correct statement only. Also one more thing, the 42nd Amendment Act said that the advice of Council of Ministers is binding on the President of India. But no such binding advice is made upon the governor. That also you please note down. Fine. The governor has only situational discretionary power and not constitutional discretion. No. The governor has both situational as well as constitutional discretion, but the person has only situational discretionary power. That means if after the general election, if no party gets a required majority, at that time, the president can call anyone and appoint as a prime minister and then ask to prove the majority. So in that kind of situations only president enjoys some discretionary powers. But governor enjoys both situation as well as both discretionary powers. So here governor is greater than this one is correct. So here answer is option A, that is 1 only. Fine. And that's all for the day. Thank you for watching. Bye.